And in this speech, she is supposed to select an appropriate outline which allows listeners to easily follow and understand her speech, make her message clear with appropriate supporting material, use appropriate transitions when moving from one idea to another, and most importantly, create a strong opening and closing. So, title of her speech is, "Do you have what it takes, Tram?"
Morning, fellow Toastmasters.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you. That's me. Do you have it? It was my competition on July 25th in Las Vegas, and I competed in the women's bodybuilding. And my speech, it's titled, "Do you have what it takes to compete?" First of all, what is competition? Competition, it's actually having people, products, and comparing them and judging them to compete to see which one is better. So in this competition, it was bodybuilding, and basically in bodybuilding, they judge your physique. Of course, they have different classes for women. They have bikini, they have figure, physique, and bodybuilding. The difference between them is the size and the shredness. For bodybuilding is the biggest one. So, and they also within the bodybuilding they have weight classes. So they have light, middle, light, heavy, and heavy. So I was the middle one. So in this competition, I realized that there's a lot of people that are very interested in not only bodybuilding but also other competitions, and that's why I wanted to take a time to share my experience to be able for you to have a better understanding of what it takes to compete, because it looks good. Yeah, I look good. But what's behind? Have you seen that photo of about left feet, where one is very nice and the other one is all bloody, all bruised up and stuff? That's my image. So you can pass. So like I just said, we went through the first point that it was, what is it? Competition. The second point of my speech is the research. Once you realize what you want to compete, you say how, who, where, how long, and how much. Just key questions. Like anything else in life, you have to ask questions to get answers. So, who can help you to start competing? The people closest to you, your friends, your family. They may not have all the knowledge, but they may know somebody that knows. So it's all about networking. That's the first step. Networking. Reach out to the people that are closest to you. Second, where? Well, you have it at your fingertips, the internet. You Google whatever competition you say you want, let's say biking, let's say motorcycle, bodybuilding. So you say competition, and they will list all the information that you need. Then the time frame. Once you get the person that is going to help you, your coach, your nutritionist, or your posing, you say, how long will it take me? I mean, they've been doing this for a long time, so of course, that's the best resource. So you get to manage that to have a time frame of what you want to do, because the thing is that you may have a family, you may have a job, you may have kids. Is it viable? You have to ask those questions yourself. And the most important one is the funds. For bodybuilding, it's very expensive because, like diet is everything. And what I'm saying is that the diet for bodybuilding is expensive just because the fact of over here in the U.S., they promote more the unhealthy ways than the healthy ways. From the bottom, from the actual product to the stores that they sell the products. So we are limited to the choices that we have. So we have to go out of our way to find stores that carry healthy good products without any pesticides or chemicals that would harm our bodies. So that's the research that you have to take some time. That's one of the most important, because what happens is that people, they get enthusiastic. They say, yeah, I want to do it. But then, like, yeah, I want to go to school. But how? That's what makes the difference between the people, is like how you do it, how you start. And that's my third point, is action. What it takes for you to follow the answers that you got. Okay, so let's say you got a coach, you say, you should do bodybuilding. You got the frame of it. So what do I need to do? Or you need to do this diet, you need to buy this, you need to post this and that. You got the information. Are you doing it? That's up to you. That's your own will and your own heart to believe that you can do it. Also, the discipline to prep everything. Yeah, I don't like cooking. But I have to prep, I have to discipline. I try to do my cooking as easy as possible. Even though I got used to the most basic one, I got used to cold food, I got used to food without flavor, but I say, it does the job. Because the end goal of what you want to do, it's more important. Because it's the goal that's going to make you drive through everything. Like there's a saying that say, if you're going through hell, just keep walking, and you'll get somewhere else. So, and then besides discipline, it's not only food prep, also because my theory is that it's 25% training, 75% diet, and 100% mental. Because where the mind goes, the body follows. And I said, what it takes for you to get up, go to the gym, prep your food, or buy your food, and then go to work. You have a full-time job. You have a family. You have kids. Do you have what it takes? That's really, really a good question. And then the last action is actually the making the investment. Yeah, you do work, but did you ever guys go to McDonald's, get a bowl of salad? It's like $5, and then you go to get a burger. It's like 99 cents. And what does it say? They don't want you to be healthy, They want you to be in a cage like everybody else. So, in order to compete, in order to be different, you have to have that will, that drive to go through what you believe in yourself. And that is my fourth point. My fourth point is believing. Believing beyond emotional drama, beyond lack of funds, beyond people criticizing you, not understanding you, and most of all, after a long journey of trying to make it, you get the fruits of your work, and that's when you realize it was all worth it. So I quote with the Bruce Lee that says, "It's not an easy life what I pray. I pray for the strength to endure a hard one." Thank you.